Hello, hello. It is Pippa from Ocean Time and it is Sunday Live. Let's talk cruising. Welcome. If you're watching the replay, stick around, say hi, don't be shy. I will reply and you might hear something that you've always wanted to know. Like, did anyone do well in the Black Friday sales? Hi, Matthew. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you so much. I'm going to get straight into it. I got a message from someone. Does that someone want me to say who it was from? Good evening, John. Matthew got the key for 35% off. I don't care about that, Matthew. I want to know what you actually paid per day. That's the bottom line. Robert's in the house. Oh, hang on, I'll be back, David. Royal did well and I'm broke. Oh, really? So that many good sales? Tell me more. David, good evening. Pam's in the house. Always hi. MJ, where are you today? Oh, Anchorage. Good late evening. Kerry, hello. Barossa Valley, nice. Tony's in the house. So what did we buy? Kathy, hello. I did buy some stuff, but the sale went early. Like I bought, I think, over 2 weeks ago. Andrew, Sunshine Coast. Kerry, want to book a cruise? It's easy. You just book it. The hard thing is not even paying it off. Like paying it off is easy for me, as in like, I book so far in advance that I just keep paying it off. It's actually just going along on them. It's hard. It's hard work. All right, I got this message. Where is it? Let me find it because I've got to read it out. Oh, where are you? Sorry. That's really weird. There you are. All right. Okay. Are we ready? Tanya, hello. Look at all these people from Adelaide. There hasn't been any discount for Black Friday's drink package is $112. That is actually a sale. Normally they're around $120. Last year they got down to, what was it? It wasn't even 99, I think, because it was like if they did 99, that would be good, but it was like 101, something like that. I never heard of Ocean Time. I've cruised quite a bit. Okay, cool. Well, welcome. Tony repriced and saved $300 each for New Year's cruise. Well, that's outstanding. For New Year's to save, like it. Matthew drinks package for $106. Where are you? I'm in Australia. All right, so here we go. So the person's asking about the Royal Upbid. Officially accepted, paid for an upcoming Christmas cruise. Nice. Skyloft Suite, first for them. Do they cancel the key that they've purchased? I would say yes, because with the Skyloft Suite, you get your drinks package, you get internet. They're probably, the internet is the main one for the key, plus priority boarding. You get that anyway, being in a suite. Carrie, no, I'm not a travel agent. Thanks. My background, I worked on cruise ships for 8 years. I worked for Royal, Celebrity and Cunard, and I really love the product. I cruise a lot, and I'm just here to help inform people. Tanya, 10 of us are going on the Royal Caribbean Ovation of the Sea, 2nd of January. How do I book for 10 people for dinner in the dining room? Best thing to do is once you get on board, just go straight to any restaurant, talk to them, have all the cabin numbers ready and hand that over and they will help you out. MJ booking 3 cruises from the sale. Oh, wow. Even one with the future in-laws. Future in-laws? What? Tell me more about this. All right, so sorry, back to the Skyloft Suite. So the key, the other benefit with the key is you have the private sessions of rock climbing, dodgems, what else, flow rider, if you're up to that, who knows. Do you pay for the movies in a suite? That I don't know. I haven't stayed in that class of suite. Cool, check me out, Kerry. So has anyone stayed in Sky Suite Star Class? I'll be there in February, but I don't know about the movies. Do we pay for the drinks in the fridge? No, that's all included. It's all free with your package. My parents are in, this is a good one, are on the cruise as well, separate cabin, but can I sneak them into Coastal Kitchen? It's a very good question. It's always hit and miss. So what I love about America, and there's nothing wrong with paying for service. And if you went up to the maitre d' in Coastal Kitchen and said, can I get my parents, can they sit at my table? And you handed over a 20, 50. I'm not saying that it would happen, but it's definitely a better possibility than if you just went up and said, oh, can I get my parents in? That's all I'm saying. Robert, being invited to a couple of those suites. Good idea, you will be impressed. Tanya, is the Quantum or Aquarium worth it in Noumea? I haven't been. I've actually heard it is pretty good. So, but I haven't been myself. Bribe the genie. No. So Sky Class doesn't get a genie. In a Sky Loft, it's still the 2-story, but there's no genie. I'll find out in February. But yeah, no, the genie can definitely work some magic. Jake, hello. Spent much money. Would you recommend taking to New Zealand? I've got a group cruise to New Zealand. Absolutely. A lot of port days. Even if you've been to New Zealand before, it's still a nice cruise. Yes. So I hope that helped the people that sent me that message. Kerry lived on Ovation, left from Beijing, went to Japan, back to Hong Kong, stayed in South Korea, got cancelled. We had an extra night in Japan, love Hong Kong when you were 17. Very cool. Brad, better book the February cruise. What do you mean? You haven't booked it yet? You've only got like a month. You have to book it. MJ, thinking I'm the only one from the States going on the New Zealand group cruise because you're special. Isabel, hello. What date in February are you going? I really wanted to go on Quantum while in Australia. 15th of Feb. The people are nice in New Zealand. Yeah, they're all right, Brad. You know, they're okay. Kathy, is the drinks package included in the Loft and Owner's Suite? Loft Suites Sky Class, yes. I don't know about Owner's Suite, but saying that you get to go into the concierge lounge, suite lounge, where it's free drinks between, 5 and 8. So, all right, what else do I have here? People were talking about the drinks card. Do you know about the drinks card? So this is old school, pre-COVID, that they would have a drinks card. It would only come out if the sales over the bar weren't doing well. And so that's the drinks card. So it cost me, I think it was $70 US. Now I'm out of focus because I always am. But that was in 2018. The drinks card. I've never seen it in Australia myself. Oh my goodness. Just doesn't work. Kerry, if you're talking about the drinks, where is it? No, still nothing. All right, here we go. And I'm back. It's not double the price for, or are you talking about something else? If I'm traveling by myself in a cabin double, I need an accessible cabin. I use a walker. So if you're traveling by yourself, yep, you're paying double the price. As far as having an accessible cabin, you could also look at a larger, what is it? Like a larger balcony or junior suite, stuff like that as well, unless you need that walker for the shower, bathroom. Then, and I've heard it's a lot of people have trouble getting them, that's for sure. Wendy and Bill, hello, just returned from New Zealand. It was cold but beautiful. Brad, 2016 was the last time you saw the drink card. Doug, only seen the drinks card once, Hawaii to Sydney before COVID. You know what? I think that would be a huge one, because who's going to pay for a good 16, 17 night drinks package? Like, that's a lot of drinking. And so I could really imagine that they would sell on those ones for sure. It's the last time you bought a drunk mate? What? Robert, have only seen it or been offered the coffee card, never the drinks card, because they know you, Robert. Doug, everyone should best cruise ever. Vanessa's in the house. Hello. Kathy, if I purchase the Voom package, would I be able to make phone calls back to Australia when on board using the Wi-Fi? Yes, as in like on Messenger or WhatsApp, like phone calls through that, or video FaceTiming, absolutely. Kerry, balcony sounds great. I had a balcony on the cruise from Beijing. I need a shower stall. Okay. Loves coffee. See, I was going to say, I'm lucky. I don't drink coffee. Everyone should buy the drinks package for, this is the drinks package for best cruise ever. Julia, hello. Hope the puppy's not eating the chair leg tonight. Yes, I think one of the boys have taken her outside and is having a little play, so that's not bad. I did. Oh, hang on. I'll be right back. This is her treats. Oh, she's still got treats in there, I think. Or she eaten them all. But I put the treats in and... But thank you. All right, what else? I saw this week as well, Icon coming out in a number of weeks. We're talking, look, we're close to December. Icon's out in January. Amazing. But it was the first time someone was jumping in the Aqua Theatre. Crazy heights, but it was very cool. Can you get the free iced tea in the dining room like you can at the buffet? Absolutely. Yep. So the free drinks on board, you've got American lemonade, the iced tea, you've got free tea and coffee. You've got the, like, what is it, kiwi, watermelon, strawberry, sometimes in the solarium, and then on different ships as well. Park Cafe, and hot chocolate. One of my favorites. David, my iPhone to Wi-Fi calls can do normal phone calls, but it may depend on the other phone that you are calling. Yeah, there's something to switch over that you can get the Wi-Fi to normal calls. I don't know how to do that, but I have heard of that. Nico, hello. Thanks for joining us via YouTube. Favorite cocktail when on board? It's a great question. I get lost. I'm like, there's just too many choices. So what I've done is I've started a list. So I'll just read out my list. And it's in no particular order. A sexy ocean. And the last time I was on a cruise, I ordered it. And these two guys were like, oh, what's in a sexy ocean? And I can't really remember. I think it's like vodka, Midori, pineapple juice. It's nice. But then every time they saw me, they were like, sexy ocean. And I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. Ice Ice Baby. I didn't know about that one. I only found that recently, but that's also like an oldie. A Woo Woo, love it. Tokyo Tea, Cosmopolitan. Apple Teeny, Lemon Drop. Porn Star Martini. Bahama Mama. And I recommend, like, if you're in Hawaii, you have to have blue wine. If you're in the Bahamas, you have to have a Bahama Mama. Blue Wave and mojitos. So that's just that's what I've got on my list so far. So, yes. I hope. Boston Iced Tea. What's in that? Because I don't do Coca-Cola cola. That's why I don't do a regular Long Island. Oh, Matthew, I totally disagree. I don't think Qantas is that smart to bump up the flights for Coldplay that's been played in a few other days. Saying that, if you're talking about Taylor Swift, yeah, it might be a different matter. Bailey's Butterball, must try. I haven't done any of the mudslides, anything like that. It's crazy. Kathy, we've done none. We've never done this before, but we're booking a cruise less than 30 days before we sail. That is awesome, because that brings me to my next question. I love it. Tell me more about that. So, wanting to do Hawaii to Australia, hopefully Hawaii to Brisbane. And the thing is that the last, at least 2 years, but even prior to that, I remember back in the day, it might have been on Radiance or Rhapsody, but it was seriously $200 from Hawaii to Sydney. But it was leaving in, 50 days, give or take. So I'm desperate to book a cabin as soon as it comes out, the new itineraries for October 2025, but I do know that the price will go down. So what do you do? What do you do? What will I do? I don't know. MJ, love Painkiller. Okay, or Curacao Cosmo, I'm a big fan. So last group cruise, Matthew got me a Painkiller, or he had one, and then then I got one, and it just tasted wrong. I think I don't know if the pineapple was off or it was something wrong. So then he went and got one, and it's still, I think the 3 drinks all tasted differently. It was crazy. $477, is that return from Perth? That's a damn good price. Kerry, I'm looking to cruise from Adelaide so I don't have to fly. I haven't done Queensland. Unfortunately, I don't know of any cruises that actually leave from Adelaide. Definitely Royal Caribbean don't. So I don't know. Robert booked our first day resort. Nice. Paradise Resort in Cozumel. Salsa margaritas all day. Yes, please. The drinks waiter knew what drinks we liked and just kept bringing them. I love pina colada margaritas. Nice. Dane, hello. We just got back from Brilliance. Ooh, Adelaide to Melbourne. Adelaide and Melbourne. Nice. How was Brilliance? Is it different? Like, it's going to be different going from a quantum class to Brilliance, I think. But I think it's going to sort of feel like going home, but it's still going to be different. P&O from Adelaide. Oh, there you go, Kerry. Cool. Isabel, I'm flying to London in July for a segment of the Ultimate World Cruise, flying with Qantas, and got flights for 230 and 55,000 frequent flyer points, cheaper than flying in Australia. We fly via Perth. It's amazing, just amazing. You need to tell me how you got it. I need it. So speaking of which, hang on, I'll just talk to Kathy and then I'll get back. Within 30 days, they only have a junior suite available. Oh, what a shame. Which was cheaper than getting Royal Caribbean to pick our balcony. See? Nice. I like that. Brad would like a woo-woo. Speaking of which, Brad, how are you feeling? I hope you're well. Kerry wants to give a shout out to daughters and sons. I'll return 871. Okay. MJ, the drinks were better and stronger at Coca-K than on the ship. Can get the old school way of rum punch only on Coca-K. Oh, there you go. Okay, my husband does not need that. Noted. It was small ship, brilliant. Yes, she is a small ship, and it's going to be interesting. Tegan, I'm on Brilliance in 28 odd days. Nice. Robert, Brilliance is fantastic. Love her. There you go. Virginia, hello. We're excited to be on Brilliance in March. We love Radiance and have missed the smaller ships. And I talk about this in regards to a large ship, Icon. People freak out. It's way too big. But if you go to certain places all the time, it doesn't matter if it's the smallest or the largest ship. Which cruise line is Brilliance? It's called Brilliance of the Seas. It's one of Royal Caribbean's ships. And so if you go to the Solarium, every ship has the Solarium. If you go to the Schooner Bar, every ship has the Schooner Bar. It's those classic, if you go to the gym, every ship has a gym. Granted, the different sizes, but that's not the point. Yeah, it will be different, I think. But I don't really know many people going on the Brilliance, so that'll be nice as well. So I got an email today. I booked flights. Yes, the Brilliance has elephants. I'm not a fan. Bit old school. Frequent flyer points from Australia to LA return, because the flights are just crazy at the moment, like Isabel said. So I booked internal flights, LA to Florida return with American Airlines. Got it direct, perfect. And that's why I booked them. 3-4 weeks ago, the flight from LA to Florida, we've got a stopover going via Charlotte, North Carolina. And I'm like, went online, looked it up to see if there was any other direct flights, how it could change. Hello. And I couldn't. So I think I accepted it. Here she is. And then today I got the return flight from Florida to LA. Hello. That it's going via Charlotte as well. So I don't trust American Airlines with my luggage, so I'm very concerned. There's only, I think, give or take an hour from landing to take off. How are they going to put the plane? Oops. My luggage to the next flight. And I've heard of horror stories. Who goes to the gym? A lot of people go to the gym the first day, even the second day. But you go to the gym on the last day, there's no one there. Justine's in the house. Hello, hello. Not all ships have royal genies. That is true. That is so true. So, yeah, I'm just bummed out that I booked American Airlines specifically that I would get a direct flight. What is she doing? And now they're not direct flights. So stay tuned. I haven't given up yet. Andrew did Radiance, then Enchantment. On Tuesday, I'll be on Quantum. Oh, cool. Try and say hi. Then looking forward to Brilliance in January. Love smaller ships. There you go. Robert, it's a bugger that you're using points with Qantas. They put you on American Airlines. No, I just did frequent flyer points just to LA return, and then I bought cash. No, who was it? Julia? She's biting the chairs again. I might have to message my son. Hang on, I might call him. Oh, she's such a rascal. Just calling him. Hello? Hang on, I'll just knock. Can you please take her? Yep. Thank you. Now, what was I saying? Yeah, so thanks, American Airlines. Sandra, hello. Going on Quantum in January, only been on Radiance in 2019. Oh, so excited for my 10-year-old son. He will find out at Christmas when he gets his ship tour tickets. I'm telling you, like, has he been on a cruise before? Totally going to be blown away. He's going to love it. Carrie got lost at Sydney Airport. Don't know where there were different terminals for Qantas Virgin. We had a driver pick us up. Yes, I love Qantas. So domestic, Terminal 1. How much were the internal flights in the US? I'm looking at flying Miami to LA in September. I just had another look again. Andrew would be in the gym. Yes, he would be. One way, two people, anywhere from like 380 to 800. So for two people, one way. So I flew into Fort Lauderdale. It was $800. To fly into Miami, it was going to be $1,200. So, but they were both destinations were direct. And so I was like, well, I'll go to Fort Lauderdale and save $400. I get a train down to Miami. It's easy peasy. I'm fine with that. And then they pull a Swifty on me. MJ, I fly American quite a bit and not had worries. Only worries going from a big plane to a small regional plane with weight issues. Okay, that's good. I like that. Keep telling me. Brad, my trip home is now way longer due to my Miami-Vancouver flight being cancelled. Okay, you're in the same boat. Kerry, what is your favourite ship? A lot of people will say the one you're on. I love Oasis class ships. I love Freedom class ships. I'm going on board the Icon of the Seas in April. So who knows, that might be my next favourite ship. Did you mean about the shows being a bit different on Quantum now? Did you mention I don't know if I mentioned it here. Tanya, is the ships tour worth it? It's a great question. Yes and no. If you get it for a good price, I would definitely recommend purchasing it. If you're going to get it, purchase it before you go in Australian dollars. It will be the cheapest. Black Friday sales will be cheaper. Speaking of which, I'm going to Coco Cay, Perfect Day at Coco Cay, once on Icon, once on Enchantment of the Seas. The price difference on those two ships for the exact same tours at Perfect Day at Coco Cay is 50% cheaper with Enchantment of the Seas. So I wanted to book a jet ski tour. It was like $200 per person here. I got it for $100 per person on Enchantment. So you just got to look for those things. As far as the ships tour, I think if you've never seen anything like it before, absolutely. The VIP all access pass is amazing. I wouldn't purchase it, but that's because I worked on board and I don't want to give them my money for seeing where I used to work. That's fair, isn't it? But if you're into it, and especially like for your son, it would be amazing. David, we're looking at Fiji Airways to New USA with Qantas points, and their flights are 20% less points and half the tax. Nice. I like it. This will be his 8th cruise. Oh, Sandra, he's an old sea dog. Oh, he must love it. And it's funny when I talk to people or when they say, oh, do your kids enjoy it? I'm like, enjoy it? Yeah, they love it. Robert, when's your next cruise? Well, I want to know when your next cruise is, Robert. I've got it down here. It's got a 4 and it ends with an O in 40 days. Only flown American Airlines twice. Ooh, now if I can know that one, CDG to New York City, then LA to Dallas. They got our luggage through. Okay, cool. Like that. Is that Royal Caribbean? All of the ships I've been talking about today, Kerry, are Royal Caribbean. Yes. I heard a rumor Freedom Class is coming to Australia. Kathy, did you start that rumor? I'm happy to start that rumor. I love a good rumor. Lisa's in the house. Hello. I met Lisa last time I cruised. Hope all is very well. No, bring it on. I don't understand why they don't send a Freedom Class down under. It just makes sense. Andrew, I have 3 overseas cruises in 24-25. The airfares are murder. Wow. I have actually really reined it in. So the last 2 seasons have been totally insane, and I've cruised way, way, way too much in regards to just time, I think, more than anything. My husband would probably save money, but I would save time. But for 24-25 season, I only have 2 cruises booked, and I'm really happy with that. One at the beginning of the season and one at the end of the season. It's like, oh, it's doable, and especially because of where I work. So I've kind of, with the new itineraries coming out next year for the 25-26 season, I'm hoping I just stick with 2, maximum 4. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Regardless of the pricing, I would do it on Icon. Do what on Icon? Do the jet ski in Coco Cay? I'm going to do it a week and a half later and save $100 each. Steph, hello. Very informative, but I'll only do it once. as in cruise or Icon. See, I think I definitely will only do Icon once. Like, they are charging for everything. That was another thing that came out, the Crown Edge, where you're doing sort of an obstacle course. You're up on the Crown anchor logo, and then it falls beneath you, and you're harnessed in and you fall off. Now, it came out and it says like day 2, 3, and 6, and it's 130 Australian dollars. I think it's the same as North Star and the same as iFly. If it's a sea day, it's going to cost you money. You will be able to do it for free on a port day, but you have to wait until you're on board to book it and things like that. But yeah, I'm not paying for that. Lisa, when are the next Ocean Time cruises? We have, here we go, Ovation, 9 nights, South Pacific, out of Sydney, 344 days away. So that's next November. Like this time next year, we would have just gotten off. So November the 4th, 9 nights on Ovation. And then we've got New Zealand on Quantum in 474 days, going from Brisbane, New Zealand, 14 nights. I'm telling you, if I haven't looked at the prices lately, but when I first booked, it was a really good price. I was very happy, but I should look again. But and then there's Icon of the Seas, which is in 146 days, but I'm not asking anyone from Australia to get on board now because the prices are just crazy, like $9,000. Crazy. Nico, heard anything recently about Lullapah? I was there this month. I was there this month. Yes. It's looking to be sort of around 2025, 2026. I've read an article where they will be doing a lot of construction and building in the off season. So again, they'll probably start small and then just over a couple of summers or winter seasons, they'll extend and finish, as in they might be stages. Royal Caribbean, though, are very tight-lipped with information about it. Robert, here we go. 9th of January, back on the Brilliance, 10 days to the South Pacific, and I bet you're going to all those really cool islands, which is very cool. Delta don't accept luggage to arrive. Okay, I won't go Delta. Brad, what did Michael Bailey listen to my emails about Freedom Down Under? I hope so. Tanya, done it before on P&O and also on Voyager class on Royal. Oh, you're an expert. I love it. I'm well, Pippa. How are you? I'm good. I'm about to start an insane week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks of full-on working daily. Oh, do the ship tour on Icon. I don't even know if that's an option. Okay, I'll look. I'll have to have a look. Ships tour only once. Justine, can't wait till you do Grand Loft Suite. You will not regret it. Oh, I won't. Any I don't know, last minute things that you need to tell me? Tricks, tips. I heard that Australians can't work on a cruise ship that comes to Australia. Not sure why. They were the cruise base that you worked on. So I worked in Australia on Royal Caribbean. I did just 1 season down under. Absolutely, they can. A lot of the entertainers, dancers, singers, they're Australian. They work on board. A lot of the guest headliner acts, they're Australian. He's just gone on holidays now, but Mark, the hotel director on Quantum, he's Australian. Who else? Yeah, no, there's loads of them. What it is when I worked for Royal, especially in the casino, there was loads of Australians, loads of English, Canadians, who else? New Zealanders, because it was a different time of life. The tax, we didn't necessarily pay tax. Now in Australia, they have closed a loophole that if you are not paying tax in Australia, you have to be paying tax in another country. So that's where it's not beneficial for a lot of Australians to work on the ships, because they'll be paying tax back home. That's my understanding of why there's just not that many that are working back on board. Can't afford Icon. It's crazy prices. Crazy. Your sister is spying on you through my live. Interesting. Tony, don't waste your time. New Zealand cruise prices heaps more than when first out. Oh, there you go. See? And this is why new itineraries come out, book it. Prices are sky high for our next group cruise. It's not our next one. We've got 2 before that one. MJ, I wonder, with the Icon class filling up the main US cruise ports, that if you will finally bump an Oasis class down to Australia finally. It's got to be in the running for sure. Absolutely. But the amount of rumours and speculation, but 25 to 26, well, so, and it means nothing, but on the Port of Brisbane berthing schedule, they've gone from Quantum of the Seas to Voyager of the Seas. Now, they can change the names in and out of any ship, but it was interesting that they've changed it in the first place. So whether it remains Voyager, I don't think so. I think it'll be a shame if they bring her back. She's already been here. I don't know. And maybe that's why they will bring her back, because Australians know her, and I don't know. But yeah, bring me Oasis, bring me Freedom class, please. Diane, I've done my survey when I got off Brilliance and said Australia needs a better class of ship here, Freedom or Oasis class. Hope they listen. I agree. Yes, please. Yes, please. Is anyone from Ocean Time doing all or part of the Ultimate World Cruise? My friends left Australia today to fly to the US, leaving from Miami on the 10th of December on the Serenade of the Seas. I'll be on the last 2 months from Barcelona. I'll have to reach out. I've got Vic and Gail. I don't know if they'll be staying on the whole way, but they might be getting off in Australia maybe. But yes, that's all I know. I don't know anyone else. Tanya, what is a good amount of money to pay a room attendant or a waiter on Royal Caribbean Ovation 10 nights? Great question. So, being Australian, and if we book anything in the world, but if we book through the Australian website, if we book through an Australian travel agent, all our gratuities are included. Now, it's because Australians didn't tip, they'd go take the tips off, and no one really wanted to work down under. And I get that. I applaud it. I'm glad that it's automatically on my account or on the price of my cruise. I don't have to worry about it. Yay. But the thing is that now, absolutely, I feel obligated that I've got to tip my waiter, because they're serving me every day in and out, and I feel like I need to. Same with my cabin attendant. I give them cash as well, but they're already getting paid. So now I think it's kind of like they've gone from not getting much at all to now they're like sort of double dipping. 10 nights, I don't know. My husband would probably say $50 to $100 for cabin attendant, or maybe $50. Depends what they do. And now again, with your cabin attendant, they're only coming once a day and not twice a day. And I don't know. What do you do? It's personal. I definitely would give them cash over chocolate. They can do whatever they want with cash. If you give them chocolate, they're either going to eat it or give it away. Definitely cash. Cash is key. My dream, 18 nights Oasis Hawaii to Australia. Oh, Oasis. Did I say Oasis? That would be very cool. I would get on board that. If that could happen in October 2025, see, don't get me excited, Robert. Definitely booking cruise on Voyager if it comes down under. Yeah, you know what else? I will say that, David, and I also say I want to ship here year-round. Done any spa treatments on Royal Caribbean? The probably wouldn't in there. I have. I love spa treatments. I will tell you, when I worked for them, they would actually ask for volunteers, and you could actually go get like free massages or seaweed wraps or whatever. And then when they were going around doing their tours, you would be in the room and, seeing it being done. But I would also go and pay to have a massage. Best massages I've ever had. The aromatherapy, I love it. Loved it. In the last couple of years, I've done massages, hot stones, seaweed wraps, but definitely very, 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 very expensive. It's actually like I will definitely go and have a massage on land before I go on my cruise. You know what I mean? But then a lot of people get massages at Mystery Island, Noumea, and stuff like that as well. So, Andrew, $5 a night for cabin attendants. Anytime, Tanya. I'll talk forever. Unless they go above and beyond, they don't get anything from me anymore except some cold beers. Well, see, cold beers, at least, I guess, I hope they like beer. See, if you gave me beer, I'd have to give it to someone else. My last cruise on Quantum, I gave beer. My cabin stewards loved it. I don't drink, so used any leftover of my 5 free drinks. Alrighty, you guys. Oh, I'll be back there. So what Brad and Isabel are talking about, they Diamond Plus, they get 4 or 5 drinks free a day. Sometimes if you get a drinks package, you still have your 4 or 5 free drinks a day that you can purchase anything and give to anyone. Another friend would go, get 5 beers each and then give it to the sports staff because he goes and hangs out at the sports staff a lot. So that's sort of tipping them. So it's just a really nice gesture. And if you're not going to use them anyway, it's very cool. So yay. Can you send me a link of the Patreon membership, please? Absolutely. Let's see if I can do it here. Oh, I can. It's there, but that's not the link. Let me have a look. Can someone else? No. Oh, that edit. Oh, maybe. All right. Okay, then we go back here, and then I go here, and I will post it here. Just hop on to oceantime.com.au. Oh, that's gone. Oh, to both of them. Okay, cool. And go through there. It tells you all about it, being part of Ocean Time crew. You've been captain, an officer, or just a crew member, getting on board with any of the Ocean Time group cruises. It's a lot of fun, a lot of nice people, and love to have you on board. All right, Robert, if we don't use all our diamond drinks, we get our cabin attendant cans of Jim Beam or alike. Last cruise, Raymond in the bar had 6 packs ready each evening. It was hilarious walking through the ship with a couple of 6 packs. So just the same as the other two, I love it. And I think I saw that happen in the casino bar as well. There was I think they were Pinnacle, and they were getting Corona bottles, but it was in some not container, some cardboard different drink, but he was putting it in, and I was like, what's all that about? And then I think that's exactly what it was. MJ, America is the only place where I use self-checkout to buy a water and then ask for a tip amount. Yes, we were talking about this. We were in Vegas last summer, and we just went to like a fast food place, and they turned the machine around going, would you like to tip, or can you tip? We're like, really? Like, now we're tipping at a fast food? I had no idea. Jodie's in the house. Hello, hello. Don't let her in. Who? Me? What a great idea to use up my unused diamond allowance by getting beers. Do those free diamond drinks include the ones in the diamond lounge you mentioned earlier between 5 and 8? Or do you get both? So the ones that I was mentioning earlier from 5 to 8, that was the suite lounge. The suite lounge is different to the diamond lounge, which now is called the Crown Lounge. So completely different and separate. Back in the day, you used to get the free drinks in the diamond lounge, but they stopped that. That's where they give out vouchers now for diamond vouchers that you can have anywhere on any bar at any time on the ship. You get 4, 5, or 6, depending on your status. Then you've also got your, if you're in a suite, certain level suite, you can go into the concierge, the suite lounge, and they still have that 5 to 8 free drinks, unlimited. Knock yourself out. Don't let me let my sister into the group. Oh, yes, I will. I would love to meet your sister, Robert. So I hope that helped. MJ, I know Robert is getting his Foster's beer each day. There was a hack there, though. Even my husband was drinking it just because you got more amount. All right, well, I'm going to head off. My kids are in the kitchen, and let's go and see what they're up to. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Love talking cruising. Big shout out to people that are a part of the Ocean Time crew. We're going live on Tuesday. So hopefully you can join us then. And yes, Robert, did you not have not even one? All right. We'll see you next Sunday. Go out, check out some cruises. I did go online today trying to check out some cruises for Alaska, and the system was down because, it's Sunday and they do maintenance. All righty. Well, as always, thanks for being on board. See you later.